and remember, my children, Rachel Rising might be over with, but how about another tale about a girl waking up from an attempted murder and the supernatural shenanigans that go with it? A teenage girl is shoved out of a car into a cemetery and soon wakes up, convinced that she died for at least a minute. But with that death, she realizes that she has no idea who she is or how she got there. She does have memories of someone attacking her and injecting her with something, and she's convinced that while she may not actually be dead, someone was definitely trying to make her dead. She decides to hole up in the cemetery, afraid of going to the police lest they find out where she belongs, and whoever tried to kill her comes to finish the job. More strangely though, she sees a soul leaving the grave of a man who just had his funeral. She's pretty sure that is not normal, but she wonders if it's normal for her, something she could always do. She can sense that whoever tried to kill her was someone close. A friend? A family member, perhaps? And until she is certain of who she is, she can't risk leaving the cemetery. Plus, if you really are meant to be dead, then you fit in right at home in a graveyard. She sneaks into the home of the cemetery caretaker to steal food and newspapers, trying to piece together who she was using missing persons articles, but none describe her. She steals where she can. She doesn't feel good about it, but prefers it to being dead. I cannot relate, frankly. Using some names from the cemetery, she decides to call herself Alexa Rose Dunhill. And one night she witnesses a group of teenagers try some sort of demonic ritual. The ritual doesn't work, and their leader, Cerise, is pretty pissed off about its failure, especially with how one of them, Willie, does not believe in any of it, and mostly came out in the hopes of beer and an orgy or something. To expand out, she steals supplies from a nearby old lady's house, later befriending her. In the meantime, though, it seems Willie got hit by a drunk driver. Alexa regularly attends people's funerals, and the caretaker clearly knows she's there now, leaving out a few bits of food and supplies for her, but otherwise lets her do her thing. The teenagers return with Willie's sister, Marla, trying another ritual, this time to supposedly raise Willie from the dead. Alexa witnesses the whole thing, in particular that they murder Marla, and the ritual doesn't even work. However, Marla's soul does not ascend like all the others, instead going into Alexa. Alexa has access to all of Marla's memories, feeding them as if they were her own. The old lady, Lucinda, provides her with some new, or rather old, clothes as she tries to continue unraveling the mystery. Still nothing after 2 months about a missing girl matching her description. Alexa has a difficult time telling her full story, not just because she is distrustful, but because she hates the sound of her own voice. It is the voice of a stranger. She communicates to Marla in her dreams, who explains that she was drawn to Alexa. It's like Alexa's own soul moved the furniture around the house and left an empty room, which called to her. She can't leave now, seemingly because she has unfinished business, what with her murder and all. Her friends had forgotten to bury Marla's cell phone with her, and Alexa took it, discovering video footage of Marla's murder. She wants to use it against the teens, but is afraid of the cops discovering her, or at least searching for her. Alexa even accidentally answers the phone when Marla's mother calls. Which feels like someone should be able to trace the cell phone, but what the hell do I know? Do you think I have a phone in here? The teens, though, resolve to find the phone and search the cemetery for it, soon discovering Alexa. She gets away thanks to the caretaker Kellner, but still stays hidden, though she does suddenly start recovering some of her own memories. Nothing solid, but definitely things that were not Marla's. The teens once again find her and chase her, but Alexa decides to finally expose them, messaging the video and photos of what happened to everyone on the phone's contact list. They catch up with Alexa outside of Lucinda's house, and she manages to help Alexa escape as the cops arrive, arresting the teens. Marla's body is discovered buried in her brother's grave, her hand coming out of the dirt holding the phone. With the trust established, Alexa finally tells her whole story to Lucinda, and at Marla's funeral, Alexa can see Marla's soul leave her body. This is of course not the end for the cemetery girl. There are many unanswered questions remaining, so we'll have to take another look in on her again.